Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a minute since I posted a video, but I've run into a problem, and it's been an ongoing problem. Bike's doing good. It's hanging in there, but problem I've had ever since the build was breaking spokes. It's a heavy bike, so I bought the BBR heavy duty 26-inch rims with the 12 gauge spokes. The original ones that came with it, the aluminum ones, they kept, the rim finally bent. This is the front rim. The rear rim's, or I'm sorry, that's the rear rim. The front rim's still good. So I bought three. I went through three of these rims. I got the one that's on the bike now, this one, I got another one over in the corner there. So I talked to my bike shop, and they recommended going to a double wall aluminum rim. And what pisses me off is these are sold. So this is one of the BBR heavy duty rims. They're sold as a double wall, and it's not. It's a single wall rim. They're constituting that these drain holes is what I'm gonna call it, is constitutes as a double wall. Well, that's bullshit. That's not a double wall rim. I mean, the rim is true, it's straight, but it keeps breaking spokes. Some people would say it's a spoke, but it's not. It's the rigidity of the flex in that rim. So went online and I got this one. I got a Wyman double wall aluminum rim. Weight difference, couldn't exactly tell you, but obviously the aluminum is a lot lighter than the steel rim. Now my clash is that, well, let me get into that in a minute. I am reusing the hub from the coaster brake that came with the heavy duty BBR, because I like to have it as an emergency brake just in case something happens. And something else I thought about doing is going to a 10 gauge spoke. I have ordered some SAPM spokes. So the SAPIM, SAPM, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Belgium, so it's Belgish. I don't know. Belgish, is that a word? No. And then my clash, anyway, getting back to it. So I got good quality spokes coming. That hub is good and sturdy. And nipples too. So that brand of spoke with the nipples, and they're brass nipples with nickel plate on it. Because I wanted to keep the chrome look, the chrome style. The front rim on that is holding up fine. That I'm not worried about it, but it's the rear rim. It just keeps breaking spokes left and right. I went for a long ride, and I was way far from home. I was probably like 20 miles from home, and I broke 11 spokes, but I managed to limp it home, and replaced those spokes with extras that I had from the other wheels that I bought. And then took it to my bike shop. I asked them to make the tension on the spokes a little bit tighter. And it's been holding up, but I haven't. Usually I carry my tools with me because I get a flat tire, something goes wrong with the motor, I can fix it on hand. So it just can't handle that extra weight. The bike's heavy, like I said in the first place, and with me on it, and then the tools. Anyway, getting back to this. So I want to keep that chrome look, right? And I'm like, well, how do you polish aluminum rims? So I tried putting some mother's polish on there and polishing it, and well, you can't do that because it's coated. It's either clear coated or anodized finish. So I look up, how do you polish rims to a mirror finish? And I come up with get some Easy Off oven cleaner and some 320, 600, So 320, 600, 800, and this is sandpaper I've had from before, 1000 and 2000. So on the old rim, on the original rim, I did a little tester. I just sprayed that area with the oven cleaner, and this is just with the 320. This isn't using any of the other polishes. So there's your original finish, and then that's after getting rid of the anodized finish and then polishing it with some mother's polish. Just a test spot before I do it on that rim, because that rim is not cheap. It's like, $50 plus shipping and all that. But that's the plan. So I got good spokes coming, heavy duty spokes. I also ordered 10 gauge spokes. 10 gauge spokes just in case the 12s won't hold up, but I am confident that they will. And if they don't, then I'll see if the 10 gauge will fit in the nipples, and if not, I will drill them out. So it seems how but I don't know, we'll see. But definitely, if you're dealing with breaking spokes all the time, probably on your motorized bike came with single wall rims like this, and that's the problem. Even with the steel wheel, I thought, steel is going to be stronger than aluminum. It is. It didn't bend like the original aluminum rim itself, completely warped and completely ruined. And the steel wheel, it's not double walled, so it's not going to hold up. But people say that these rims are good, and I do use rim brakes. So this is the other thing, is they make them, disc brake compatible, where it's smooth on this edge here. But that's the latest update. I got the spokes coming by Tuesday, I think, or sometime next week. And so in the meantime, like I said, I'm gonna spray this rim down with the easy off. I'm gonna try to do a section at a time, so I don't get the easy off. It's going to seep through the spoke holes no matter what. I'm not going to try and cap them or plug them, because that'll interrupt sanding. So I'm going to do that, and then when I'm done, I'll try to video the process. It's really simple. Like with this, I sprayed it on. I let it set up for like 10-15 minutes. I wiped it down with a paper towel and then rinsed it with water, and then literally just put mother's polish on it and did a quick little shine, and then that's the result. And that's with the spokes in the way. So this doesn't have the spokes in the way, so I can, sanding is going to be pretty much easy. So that's the process. And after I'm done doing the rim, and I'll try to videotape a little bit of the process, and I'll post that as well. And then the end result, and I'm going to build the wheel myself. I'm not going to take it anywhere. I've never laced a wheel, so that's going to be interesting, but you learn, why not? Figure it out. There's tons of videos on YouTube on how to lace a wheel, and then trial and error. You have an extra rim to, guide you through it, or you can even just look a picture up on the internet, and be like, oh, do I have it right, and blah blah blah. So that's the dealio. Yeah, and on a side note, I built a motor. I built another motor for the bike, and it's the Honda GXV57. So it's the 45 millimeter bore. Ordered a crank, had that machine down to fit the clutch. I had to order the cylinder barrel, and got it all together, and man, took it for a couple test rides, and the torque, it had a lot more torque, but the RPMs weren't up there, so I was messing around with the timing. Thought I timed it right, but I didn't have a timing wheel at the time. And what happened was I I timed it the wrong way. So what ended up happening was detonation. And I blew out the bottom of the connecting rod. And I was riding at the time, probably turning 5,000 RPM, and it cooked the motor. It chipped the side of the inside of the cylinder barrel, scratched up and dented the crankshaft at the journal. So that's no good. That's trash. So I put my other one back on there, my Husheng 144F, and I ordered a timing wheel to time it correctly. Don't guess if you're going to do that. I spent a good amount of money on building that motor, probably about $300, just for it to run for like a day and a half for it to blow up. So I will build another one in the future. Hey, baby.
Hi, Dad.
And that'll be something custom because the piston on the Honda GX57 is dished, and that's not going to work. I think that had a little bit to do with pre-detonation. I will have a custom piston made that is flat top and probably 0.75 millimeters taller, just to increase compression. But well, I'll update you when I'm got this rim polished up and it looks good. And stay tuned. Thanks and have a good day.